CATV is proudly presented by Toyota.
Well, mate, how's the feeling at the end of the game like that?
Look, it's a pretty empty feeling, to be honest. We haven't really been in the game. New South Wales have played exceptionally well, and right from obviously Moses' innings in that first innings, we've been behind the game.
Obviously no excuses, but losing the toss certainly didn't help.
No, it certainly didn't help, especially on that wicket. It's actually stayed together a lot better than probably we thought it might. Obviously the weather yesterday might have had something to do with that, but it was obviously a good toss to win. But having said that, they had to play well in their first innings, and they did that.
Was it frustrating to go out with a draw? I mean, is that sort of a weird feeling?
No, not so much. To be honest, it's the system we play. If you're good enough to finish top and host the final, then you only need to draw the game to win the Sheffield Shield, and it's a system we've always had, and we always knew that coming into this game.
Obviously for not just this game but the future, I mean, it's been 2 draws in a row in finals. Do you think it's something that needs to be looked at?
I'm sure Cricket Australia will look at it. My personal view is that it should stay the same. If you play well enough to earn the right to host the final, then that's the advantage that you get. So I've got no worries with that.
You went in today with like a slight bit of optimism, hoping that maybe you could jag a few quick wickets and get the runs on the board. At what point did you know that it was probably not going to work out that way?
We had to be optimistic, didn't we, coming into today. We were still a long way behind the game, but we knew we had to come out and throw everything we had at that first hour, and unfortunately there wasn't a lot happening. I thought the boys toiled really well today, and our energy in the field was good, but the wicket was very good still, and Stephen Smith played beautifully.
The games don't normally end at this sort of time of the day in the finals. Was it a hard decision to let go and realise that you sort of had to sort of give up the title for this year?
When you still need 6 wickets, you're 450 plus runs behind, it wasn't that tough a decision, to be honest. The boys had toiled hard. We had 170 overs in the first innings and nearly 80 there, so we'd spent a long time in the field. As much as you don't want to let it go, it was obviously time.
What do you take out of this year? I mean, obviously you've had some quite sort of good things happen for the side this year. Yeah,
we have. We've had. I honestly think we've probably exceeded a few expectations at the start of the year with such a young squad that we've got, and there's some really positive signs for Western Australia cricket, I believe, and we are very, very young. We had 6 guys playing under 23 this game, and look, we'll continue to get games into those guys, continue to develop them, and over the course of the next 5 years, hopefully we can become a real force. But look, I've been really excited by the development of Sam Whiteman, of Jason Berendorf, and a few of our other younger guys have come through as well. So that's the really exciting part. Hopefully we can keep our group together over the next few years and really challenge for some silverware.
How big a part has Justin played in that?
He's been huge. He came in at the middle of last season when things were pretty much at rock bottom, to be honest. I guess the good thing about that was that there was only one way to go, but he's instilled an unbelievable work ethic into our group. He's worked the boys incredibly hard, and they've seemed to respond every time, and it's going to be a tough pre-season, I've got no doubt, but we'll worry about that in a month's time.